What's up, guys? How are you? Happy Sunday. Welcome into another episode of the Daily Juice Podcast. My name is Matt Perrault. Every morning we are here on the BettingPros YouTube channel and wherever you guys get your audio podcasts for a little 10 to 15 minute pick podcast. We have not been good the last 2 days. 1-2 and 1-3. That is not good. 2-5 over the last 2 days. That has taken a pretty good chunk of what we were up for the week, which is somewhat frustrating when that happens because, well, it's hard to win. And when you build up, a pretty good chunk, you don't want to give it back to the sports books like I've done. But we were, we were up 6 units before we went into this little tailspin. So we're probably up like 2.5 heading into Sunday. So it's still a winning week right now, but we need to have a good day today. If we get wiped out today, we could have a losing week, which would really stink because of what we did with the parlay on Tuesday where we won 5 units. So that's a frustration when you win that many units on a single day. You were like, yeah, we're going to have a winning week, but not been great. College football 1-3. Oregon State had a shot to win that game. Going 2-2 would have been fine, but Oregon State loses. Michigan bet was bad. If they don't throw that pick before the half, I think they probably cover. But that interception that J.J. McCarthy threw right at the end of the break end of the second quarter was really bad. It kept Maryland in the game, gave them hype going into halftime, and not good. They won the game, but they did not cover. That was, one of those frustrations. Then North Carolina, Drake May played like crap. Now we hit the over 3,150 yards passing for Drake May. So that came in. We got that. The good news is Penn State won, and Penn State is 1 win away from going 10-2, and that will cash the over 9.5 wins for Penn State. That's good because the Iowa State, they lost to Texas, but the Iowa State, unfortunately, they have 5 wins. So we lost on the Iowa State, or they have 6 wins. I think they have 6 wins, right? Yeah, so we lost on the Iowa State bet for them going to under 5 wins. So we'll take a look at the Drake May Heisman Trophy bet's not going to come in. That's going to be a loser. And the others on college football. Well, obviously we have Michigan and Florida State. What a bummer, man. Look, they could probably still get in, but if they lose to Louisville or to Florida, they're out. But if they win and they're undefeated, I don't know how the committee is going to take Florida State. I don't know what they're going to do with it. ACC champion, backup quarterback, no Heisman Trophy candidate. That's Jordan Travis is such a massive part of that offense. So that stinks with the leg injury he suffered against North Alabama. What a bad start to that game that was. And then down 13-0, you lose starting quarterback for the season. That stinks for Florida State. So I don't know what the committee is going to do. They could run the table and leave them out. It's up to their discretion. They could do that. It lets them take Ohio State and Michigan, both, to make the playoffs. So, it's a frustration. We've got that ticket. We'll see what the committee does with Florida State, but they got to get past Florida first with a backup quarterback. I'm not so sure they do that coming up next week. So that might take care of that future for Florida State. Just that's sports, Pay 10-1, and then you end up guy breaks his leg. So that's really unfortunate. All right. Reminder today, we have the very, very cool live stream with myself and Pat Fitzmaurice at noon Eastern time. That will be on the BettingPros YouTube channel. I will give you a Wong teaser, and I'll give you 4 player props that I will play. I've got 3 bets for us here like normal. We have 5 or so units in play for Sunday. Picks coming up on the other side. Omaha Steaks, the title sponsor of this podcast. Omaha Steaks. The promo code is JUICE in the search bar. Activates a $30 off savings from the semi-annual sale going on right now at omahasteaks.com. That sale is ending very, very soon. So if you like it, you want it, go get it right now. omahasteaks.com. Promo code JUICE. Okay, so let's get to the picks. These are going to be quick because there's not a lot of breakdown here. Okay, let's start with the Bills and the Jets. The Bills fired Ken Dorsey. I like betting on teams that fire coaches. Why? Dead cat bounce, it's called sometimes, but also just shakes everything up. The Jets stink, all right? They stink. Their defense is good, not good enough. Their offense is atrocious. Zach Wilson's horrible. Okay, they're on the road. Bills are at home. I'm not going to overthink this. Line is 7. I'm laying it. Bills -7. You can tease it if you want. Everyone's going to tease it. Go ahead. If this drops down to 6.5 for some reason, or it goes up to 7.5 for some reason, decent shot. This will be part of the Wong teaser. Like, this could be a Wong teaser leg as well as Bills -7. But Bills -7, I know everyone's like, look out for the Jets, look out for the Jets. No, not buying it. Maybe I'm dead wrong. I've been cold the last 2 days. Fade it if you want. I'm not backing Zach Wilson. I'm laying the 7 points. Bills -7 for 1.1 units. Second bet, Sunday Night Football. Vikings up against the Broncos. Total is 42. This number has been all over the place. This number is really going to be an interesting look. I'll be curious to see where this number actually closes for this game, because I think everyone's going to be on the side that I am on, and I can't really fault anybody if they're going to be on the side that I'm going to be on, because, well, Sunday night and Monday night unders are just automatic. This number, you know, I'm going under. It's opened at 43. It's 42 now. I'm jumping on under 42. Okay, I'm not going to overthink this. Not going to get too crazy. Two teams with offenses that are okay. It's Denver. Denver's offense doesn't score a ton, nor a ton at home. Vikings defense is okay. Joshua Dobbs, Russell Wilson, 42, under 42, 1.1 units on Sunday Night Football. And finally, my own personal teaser. Speaking of Sunday Night Football, I'm going to take the Vikings from 3 up to 9, Vikings +9. And then I'm going to turn around and I thought about a million different legs you could add in with this, okay? You could take San Francisco down from 12 down to 6 if you want, or 13 down to 7 if you want. You take Dallas from 10.5 down to 4.5 if you want. There's a million different ways you can do this, but I'm just going to go ahead and take the Steelers. This is a divisional game with a really low total of 33. I'm going to give them 8.5 points. I'm going to cross 3. I'm going to cross 7. Maybe they win the game outright. Maybe they lose the game, but I don't think they lose the game by 9 or more points. I don't think the Steelers get killed by the Browns. They may lose. Don't think they get killed. Steelers +8.5 combined with the Vikings +9 is a -120 teaser for 1.2 units. All right. So my plays before we give you the Wong teaser and the player props during the live stream at noon Eastern, coming up with myself and Pat Fitzmaurice on the Betting Pros YouTube channel. -7, Buffalo Bills. We're going under 42, Sunday Night Football. Vikings +9, Steelers +8.5 for -120, 1.2 units. More to come later today. Let's hopefully have a big day and a good day here today, and hopefully we can get a good, solid ending to a good week, to a solid week. My name is Matt Perrault. Follow me on Twitter, on X, at Sports Talk Matt, every single morning. The Daily Juice Podcast, always being brought to you by OmahaSteaks.com.